Well, hello everyone. This is my 04 Mountaineer with a V8, and today I am going to be showing you how to clear a P308 random misfire on your Ford Explorers, Mountaineers, the V8s. All of them that have the bolt-on coil packs. Now, what's happening here? Two things. When it rains on this particular car, this SUV, a lot of these SUVs, the Explorers, Mountaineers have this problem. The rain comes right here, drips down the intake, and it gets around this coil pack. And most of the time, these coil packs are designed to keep the water from going on down into the plug and getting wet. That's one issue that causes this problem. The second is a leaky intake gasket. These are all rubbery, and what happens, over time they get squished down, and they don't work like they should. And you get moisture down in there, and that will also throw the 308 code. Actually, any code from 1 to 8, any 301 to 308 is a random misfire, and you need just to basically pull these coil packs off and look at it. Now, what I've done so far, I've already loosened the bolt. Little bolt that's, I don't know if you can see that, put my finger there, right on the edge of my finger there, that's where it's bolted on, and I've already taken the bolt off. I am using this is a particular one, it's a 7mm. A little socket and extension I'm using on it there, and I've already taken it off. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull this out of here, and you'll probably see some moisture on here. I've already cleared the coat on the inside. And here's the coil, and there you go. See all that water? There it is. That's what's causing your code. And I'm gonna smell this. It smells a little like just rainwater, but I've noticed lately that I'm starting to lose a little bit of coolant over here. And that's usually a good indication. I've made a mark on my bottle, and it's been about 3 weeks, and it's slowly going down, so I got a sneaky suspicion that I'm going to have to replace the gaskets on this particular engine. It's a plastic intake. It shouldn't take me an hour or so to do it, so I've already ordered the gaskets just to be safe, so they should be here tomorrow, and I'm going to go ahead and replace the gaskets on that intake and see if that will fix the problem. So let me show you this coil pack. You see right here that lip? That is designed to set flush down on that head where that spark plug goes. It keeps out rain and moisture, but a lot of times these wear out and moisture still gets down in there. So you may have to either get some oil, clean this up really good, stick it back on, and wait for the next time moisture gets down in there, or just replace your gaskets and maybe somehow put a rain channel up here. But what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and clean this up real good and put grease it up, kind of, make it wet so the water will repel, and maybe that'll keep the water from going back down in there. So right now I've got my blowgun here, well, my little compressor. I'm going to stick this down in there and we'll kind of blow the moisture out of that hole. And you'll probably see white stuff come out here in a second. Yep. A lot of water in there. You might want to wear some eye protection, because usually there's a little bit of sand and dust that flies out of there. Might get in your eye. And I think we're good. So that's all you have to do if you have this code. Just take the coil pack off and clear it, and you should be good to go. I've already made a video on how to replace the intake gasket. I've done this on a different model that I had. But this is basically my issue today. I'm going to go ahead and stick this back on there, and I am using just a generic code reader. It's actually back in my one of these guys. You can pick these up pretty reasonable. I've already cleared the code, so it was missing. I could feel it yesterday. It started shaking, and one day it was raining. I came out. A good test is when it's raining, come out and see if you got water dripping off of this little hole right here where this shield is, and see if it's wet down there. If it's not leaking here, and you develop that mist, then more likely it's your intake gaskets. And also, these intake gaskets will cause a P430 code. Moisture gets in the system, and it throws on the check engine light, and it says the oxygen sensor bank 2, I believe, which is BS. It's actually this here. People cut their catalytic converters off and replace them, and replace the oxygen sensors when it's the issue is up here. It's the intake gasket. It's leaking somewhere, either letting a little too much air in, or letting a little too much moisture into the system, and the computer, the O2 sensors detect that, and they throw the check engine light on. They say, hey, who are you? What are you doing in our system? But there you go. I'm going to go ahead and stick this coil back on. That should be the end of the video, so hopefully help somebody out there. If you have a check engine light on and it starts missing, don't freak out. Just check your plugs, check for a little moisture, and go from there, and you should be okay. Alright guys, have a good day, and thanks for watching the video. Hopefully it helps somebody out.